Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Astro Circuit Season 5 Midweek number 3 here, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro, Myksta. And for this round 1 matchup, we have Team Storm taking on Team 4 Not Eternal. For these two teams, you have for Team Storm, Luke, Swifty, Fate, and Verenzen. And for the Team 4 Not side, you got Vibesor, Shoutcaster, Storm, and Moors. Now, we recently saw Team Storm just going on a rampage, especially on these respawn game types. Team 4 Not, we haven't seen them at all this season, but hopefully they'll be able to kick off their season with a bang. But they are dealing with quite experienced opponents here, and being a respawn-only competition, once again due to the S&D bomb glitch, is going to be a tricky one. We're on board with Swifty up first, as he tries to push in and gets the first kill of the map here as well, alongside Verenzen for his team. He will also fall shortly after, and Swifty's still going to be alive, so we'll try to get a couple of shots, and he sees two, will take down one, but he will fall shortly after. Now we're on board with Luke, who is over on that B flag area, as he will take down one. Now proceed over to start, get that capture on. He's looking up into Nest. He's looking at all the right places, but he needs to look down. His teammate has his back anyway. They'll be able to get that B flag captured, and they'll be able to now push on forward over and try to keep that pressure on over on that C side. Now we're on board with Luke purely for the fact that he's been able to just keep this cover, but as I said that he will drop. We'll swap it over to the Team 4 Not side. You're going to be seeing Vibes will actually push on down here and try to get a couple of shots as he exits out of a server room, but he won't be able to do it. Storm now trying to just get those couple of shots in. Back 10 he is at the moment, and we'll swap off him quickly as we jump over to Moors, who's outside this B side. Now Storm was able to take down that one kill as Verenzen picked off another. Of course, another rogue nade was able to take down another player from the 4 Not side. And so far, Team Storm have got an early start. They've been able to maintain this B flag control as well as their original A flag, and now it's up to 4 Not to try and just sort of change it up. Either whether it be over to that B side or even just push over for the overextend and go over to A. They just need to get that other flag before the score just increases too much. At the moment, it's only 12 points to the difference, and it can be, if they hold it for the remaining 3 minutes left in this half, it can be quite a drastic scoreline. But we'll swap on over to the team of Storm over on this B flag, because there's a couple of players trying to contest over on the side. Of course, they are losing that C flag that they originally started with. They managed to get a couple of kills on there, picking off that double and actually managing to come back now. But of course, they weren't able to get that 2 flag point advantage that they were normally getting for a while, but now that they've got it back, they will resume. You're going to be seeing Luke push on up, able to get a nice kill there, of course. They're going to have one right next to him as he doesn't get taken down. Fate's there to pick off that kill. He sprints forward, he gets shot at, but he was still able to walk away with that kill, so props to him, as he was just going to be running over onto this yellow side. Of course, you have 3 players pushing it down, so Sopo is the player that's going to be holding it for the Team Storm side. Swifty takes 1, he takes 2, he jumps on down. There is 2 more there, but his teammate takes down 1, so only 1 player left from the Team 4 Not side. He's up to try and contest with him. He's about to run to the corner, gets the knife kill, and he'll now push on forward to try and go over onto blue. Says no, he's going to go over to blue lane, getting shots out across the map over into the caution, but he will get dropped as Fate also falls. 3 players did get taken down from 4 Not in that contest once again, and Team Storm, they have a triple cap for themselves. They're going to be seeing the Team 4 Not side trying to go for this C side. They spawned, then they're going to get quad cap, and now they're going to push on down. Now there's going to be 1 at caution trying to get a couple shots in, 1 at top B. Top nest area, and a couple more over onto that mid building there as well. Now, Fate will take down 1 as Shoutcaster takes down Verenzen. Vibes will take down Fate as Shoutcaster did pick off the assist there. Storm on your screens will now need to try and push it out. His team tried it, they failed, they got annihilated. Let's see what he'll be able to do. Of course, 90 seconds remaining in this half. First up, 91 points to 36. Now, of course, remember to tweet out your thoughts and predictions to hashtag Astro Circuit, Astro Circuit, and of course at CG Xbox AU. Now, Storm on your screens, top nest, just rotating around. B flag, 2 players there. Make that 4 players there from the team of the Storm, and they're going to now just be rotating over. Of course, they are losing the original spawn flag that they really worked hard to get for, and of course that is going to be A. And now as they pick off a couple of kills, trying to get a couple of shots in, Verenzen does see 1 over on the top war room, and he'll decide, will he want to go for that contest, or will he try to push on down with Orca mode? We see exactly where he is, and one of his teammates actually pushed on forward to try and get that kill in. Now we'll swap over to one of the players maybe trying to push him, and that would be Moors trying to go forward. We'll see 1 in caution, though misses a couple of shots in, but we'll be able to clean up the kill at the end as you want to push on down. Now, of course, you will see him get taken down after that contest, but you know, his teammates still trying to just pick off those players. They did lose that flag eventually, though, over on that A side, being 4 not the ones who lost it, but they're reclaiming it over on C. Unfortunately, you know, they're able to keep that going strong for them, and that is the last flag that they do have at this current point in time. With 23 seconds left, there's not really much they can do. They are down by 40 points, and as I mentioned, Team Storm are a very, very strong respawn game type oriented team, as they've proven it time and time again in these recent competitions. Of course, being able to take out the last midweek competition last Wednesday here live on CG Xbox TV. Now, of course, we're on board with the Moors to wrap this up, as he does fall down, gets taken down, and that'll be the first half wrapped up, 101 points to 57. Now, we still have the second half to come. We still have another half of this domination on Sovereign, and of course the sides will swap and they'll have another 5 minutes to do it all again. It is still possible to catch back up, but it's all about if it will be probable and if they will be able to sort of make something happen at the end of that. But at the end of the day, we're going to be seeing what the team of Fortnite can do, and you know, we'll stick on board with them up first to see what will happen on Moors' perspective. Now, at the end of the first half, he did drop. Let's see if we'll be able to stay alive longer here in the second half. Aiming up over onto that B side. He's going to play money to contest the form. No! The player, Luke, will push on down. We'll take him down. Slides in as well to clean him up. He'll take down Vibes. Oh, no, Shoutcaster will take down Vibes. Or a little bit of friendly fire. Wasn't expecting that nade to just land straight, or rather his teammate to land straight onto his nade. And of course, that's just not going to be too good for them over on this B-side. Storm still haven't really touched that flag yet, but they are in a perfect position to do so now. Moors will take down one as he rotates over to 10. 2 players from Team Storm are on that B-side. Pre-shots going out over onto Caution. Shots out again into the B-Dom corner. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do too much as Storm is there, though, trying to go for a couple of wall bangs. He's got his teammate contesting as well. That B-side will happen. You have Storm picking off another kill. The player will push on down into the underground passageway, but he'll get taken down. Swifty and Fate pick off kills as they push on over onto this B-side once again. Team Storm still have it under control. Unfortunately, for not Eternal, just weren't able to keep that under lock, but you're going to be seeing Storm just trying to get these shots in. Runs out of ammo, and he will fall there to the man of fate as Swifty takes down Vibes on. Now, Shoutcaster on your screen has just stopped playing for some reason, and you're going to be seeing Moors drop as well. Now we'll swap over to the man of Luke, going 23 kills, 14 deaths, and 1 capture to his name. Now he's aiming up Zing. I'm pretty sure I did just see one there. We'll get the knife kill. There'll be a second player there, but he spots one all the way over, of course, on to pushing up over onto the mid building. There's on the outside. His teammates will spawn there as well, and you'll now see them trying to pick off a couple kills and try to push on out. But once again, they're still forced with the situation where they only have 1 flag. They're down by quite a lot of points, and they really need to focus all remaining time on having at least the majority flag control, possibly a neutralization, maybe a triple cap. It never hurts to try and get a triple cap down, especially at this point in time. But I mean, Team Storm, all they need to do is realistically just keep this 2 flag for a little bit longer. They only need to be able to even hold 1, and they'll be able to take out map number 1 here, of course, being a best of 3. Now, once again, it is only a respawn competition. No S&D, unfortunately, due to the S&D bomb glitch, which is quite frustrating, but what can you do? And so teams are going to be really getting their respawn practice in. Back on board with Luke, 27 and 15. As Storm and Swifty will pick off a couple of kills there. And Luke will now try to rotate over as he takes down none, apparently. And Varenza will now try to push on down to try and go over to this A side. Now, a couple of players from the opposing team are just going to be pushing out from there, so all they need to do realistically now is just turn around and try and contest it, but he's not going to be going for this flag capture just yet. He's going to take out the first player, then push on down, trying to go for a little bit of friendly fire there, it seems. But now as he pushes on down over onto the top of the A flag, he's going to have a couple of players there right behind him, but it doesn't matter. He's going to drop down. I'm not too sure if the players heard him. Shots out, or rather knives out from the glass there. As a couple of shots will happen, Vibes will take down Fade. Swifty takes down Storm. We'll now swap on over to the players, possibly trying to contest on over onto this B, and that will be Luke over on server. Now, as I swapped over, you did miss the action over at A, but they did, unfortunately, Varenza did fall, and that A flag is lost once again to the team of Fortnite. So they're able to keep control of that 1 flag, but unfortunately just that 1 flag isn't enough. 175 to 90, 85 points the difference. Unfortunately, just with 70 seconds remaining here, or 80 seconds rather remaining in this game, there just isn't enough time for them to catch back up. And I mean, that's going to be really a convincing map number 1 victory here. to the team of Storm. Of course, being a blitz up next, that will be a blitz on Warhawk. And we did see them play that last night in the ACL League. And they definitely proved to put their money where their mouth is, so to speak, for some of those games. And I mean, Fate will be able to pick off one kill. I'm not too sure if that was a sniper pulled down. I wasn't really looking at the kill feed there, but still that will be an interesting one. He actually is rocking a sniper here on this domination. Possibly already knows that they've won 100%. Can possibly goof around a little. You have the players from 4 stop playing already as well. As you see a couple of shots go down. Fate with the sniper rifle. Storm trying to contest him. Be able to get a couple of shots, but no, Fate will shut him down. And you're going to be seeing Moores take one as well. Now with 20 seconds remaining, that's guaranteed, as I mentioned, map number 1 victory to the Team Storm side. And they'll now go up 1-0 here in this best of 3 series. Of course, being a best of 3 all the way until the grand final, which will become a best of 5. Single elimination for these teams competing here, of course, for midweek competitions. And we have 32 teams competing throughout the night as well. After round one, we'll narrow them down to 16 and so on and so on. Rounded the kill cam here by Fate, though, as he secures his team map number 1 to go up 1-0 in the series. Now, as I mentioned, Blitz Warhawk coming up next. 205 to 106, 99 points the difference there. 35 kills for Luke, 28 for Swifty, Verenzen on 20, and Fate with 17. Now that's going to be map number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break. Wait for map number 2 to get sorted. Don't go far, because we have more action coming up next. The Astro Circuit Season 5 Midweek number 3, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Astro Circuit Season 5 Midweek and number 3, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. It's Team Storm taking on For Not Eternal. It's a blitz on Warhawk, and we're seeing, for some strange reason, Fate pull out a sniper over on this blitz match. Now we'll see what we'll be able to pull with it, because why not? As of course his team will be trying to push on up, so we'll swap on over to a couple of players that are going to be going ahead and doing a little bit of the pushing. We'll see if we'll be able to pick up the first scope, though. It does get tags, unfortunately won't be able to clean it up. Now you do have Verenzen rotating around through into this back tree line / porter truck area, trying to go in for this cap. His teammates already got the first cap in of the board. Now they also concede one, but Verenzen should be able to get this cap in and make it 2-1. Now Already we've seen 3 caps in the period of 30 seconds. And for, Blessed Warhawk, sometimes in the game does slow down a fair bit, but it does seem like these players want to go for those early caps in, which they've got it. But now you notice over on the mini-map, some teams are pushing up, some teams aren't. You have Renzo trying to hold his own over on defense, but now it's up to Luke to try and get this cap in to even it up, and will, before the other players will be able to actually catch it back up there. And of course, the player that will be just trying to wait on up and try to get that relay cap in will be Swifty. Now, he does have 2 to contest with, and he won't be able to actually take them out. Now, you have Luke just pushing up over on this defensive angle. You're going to be seeing Verenza now trying to pick up a couple of shots in to be able to take down one and proceed on his way to try and just maybe take down another player on the tree line. Now, he does spot him as the player will try to rotate down here. I'm not sure if that player just didn't notice him, or he obviously noticed him, but maybe he thought he didn't notice. He wasn't noticed at all and tried to contest with that, but it didn't seem to fool Verenza because he managed to pick off that kill, able to get another cap in for themselves as well. And that is going to be 4-2. Now 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. The map's only just started. Swifty with a double kill. Verenza pushing it down. We'll be able to get a nice kill there for his team, and we'll swap it over to the defensive sort of angled team of 4 because they're the ones that sort of need to hold out here in this map. You're going to be seeing Shoutcaster 4 balls over on defense. You've got Vibes trying to hold it out as well, as you have them trying to climb up over onto the porter truck. 1v4. Vibes trying to get the shots in. He won't be able to, it seems. He's over on the cap point there, lying straight down on it. Swifty will try to push right out as well. And unfortunately, all 3 players from Team Storm did fall there in that contest. Now we are going to be seeing these teams as they push on for it. Still going to be Storm on the aggressive angle because they're really just being the ones to try and contest everything, try to put it all in 4Dot's face. And I mean, that kill was a perfect example of that. Luke was able to take down a nice kill there to take out 1, make that 2 as they're trying to push on forward. Maybe will he go over to the side? No, he won't. He's going to try and go over to a bakery, but he tried to get a couple of pre-shots in. Unfortunately, just didn't really work out for him. No one was there yet. Player will be there now, though. He tries to get those shots in a bit later, and unfortunately, he will get taken down. But you have Verenza pushing through into bar now. Will be able to take down 1. Players' attention will be alerted to go through all the different ways, as Fate will be trying to see 1. He will be able to pick off. No, he won't. He won't take out the kill. And you're going to be seeing Verenza fall as well. So we'll jump on board with Storm, who's going to be the one coming out of Bakery right here. One's going to be over on the mid-street box, but he will get taken. Vibes are now coming out of a bar himself. Maybe try to have a little bit of drink or 2 as he try to get a couple of shots in. He'll fall also from the player there over on that box angle. As the balls are now in Bakery, it just doesn't seem like the team of 4Dot have really been able to leave past anywhere on that sort of 1/4 or 1/4, 1/5 of the map that they sort of control at the moment. That where their cap point is. Team Storm have just been pushing really aggressively for it. You're going to be seeing Luke just push on down. He's got his teammates back. One player from 4Dot though is going to be on the top of the 18-wheeler. Should be able to get an easy cap in to try and close up the score. But now the team of Storm need to get a cap in, as they need to be the ones to just try and keep that lead going for them with only 1 minute remaining in this half. They're in the lead by 1 point, but they make that 2 as one player just slides on in past 4 players. But now it's up to Fate to maybe try and go for this relay. Didn't seem like it was possible. Didn't seem like he had much faith in himself either. The Vibes are going to be pushing on into Medic right here. And you're going to be seeing 1 in loading shots out who will fall. And Vibes will continue on down over onto this B-bomb area. Now 1 player left up for Storm. He's going to be sitting back on defense for a little while, as 1 player actually spawns right behind Moors. That was Luke, who takes him down instantly. And you're going to be having the knife kill there from another player. I believe it was Fate. Shots out. Vibes will fall as well. Moors, last one up, and he just respawns, trying to come out of his base. 25 seconds remaining here as they push on through mid-street. Luke will be going through American here, as he has enough time to go in for 1 more cap. He's the only player really in a position to do so. And he's just going to be looking around everywhere for someone, and he'll slide on in, and he'll make it 6-3, doubling the opposing team's score. Makes it not anymore though, as one of the opposing players from 4Dot was able to go on in and get a cap in for themselves. Now that's going to be the first half. We still have the second half to come, and that's going to be 5 minutes. Like we saw in the domination, the sides will swap, and we'll do it all again for another 5 minutes. And of course, teams have their good sides and their bad sides here in maps like Warhawk, especially on Blitz. So we'll see if that will make a difference in the outcome for this second half and the overall game here on this round number 1 matchup between Team Storm and 4 Eternal. Of course, keep in mind that this is a single nation competition. It is a best of 3, so if 4 lose this map, they will be knocked out of the competition in round number 1. You never want that coming into a single elimination competition being knocked out straight up early. But we'll see what the man of Renzen will be able to do here early on, trying to go for those wall bags that you see with the Orca mode where that player was located. It was sort of fairly close, I guess, but he didn't really know exactly where he was aiming for. Fate will take down 1 as they try to push her down. One player is on the back ute there. There's one on the 18-wheeler as well. Shaky shots there by Verenzen. Is able to stay alive somehow and push on down. One player is in the back of fire as well, as the shots still coming out from Verenzen. Unfortunately, being unable to connect. Swifty will take down 1 as 1 more will be there. We'll need to reload all his guns. Are seemingly running out of ammo. He'll push on down into post right here, as one player will be at the back of the ute. Fate will try to get a couple of shots in. He'll cross on over, and you're going to be seeing Swifty take out 1 kill on the 18-wheeler, pushing on down over into the cap point. His teammates trying to cross over from that mid-straight. Nades will come out, but they won't take out Swifty. And they'll see, will the players contest from 4 or will Swifty try to push on down? 4 will be able to get a cap in for themselves, and now Swifty will be pushing on down. A couple of shots, and unfortunately didn't shoot straight away, but Verenzen was able to get 1 kill as Luke got another 2 to secure that cap in for themselves. Now 3 minutes 40 remaining, potentially in the last 3 minutes 40 in this map, but you know, we'll see how things go. Swifty going to get taken down over on the side. We'll swap on over to the team of 4 though. Storm in a perfect position to get an open cap in, but a couple of players from Storm are rotating around now. They've caught up to him, and the shots will happen. 1 player will fall. One player is looking like he will go in through Bakery, and the other one's now trying to go in and take him down from the side of Bar. They do so successfully. Verenzen actually taking down Luke in the process. And we'll swap on over to Shoutcaster right here, as it is this current score 8-5. Team Storm are in the lead. Storm pushing on over. I thought it was going to push on over through maybe his hand takes through the alleyway there, but it doesn't seem like that to be the case. He's just going to be sitting back on defense. Of course, a couple of players are going to try and push, but his teammate was able to take him down. I was going to be running around the container, though. He knows it. He's going to try and get a shot. He'll get taken down by the knife. That was Fate, who got the double kill, and he's trying to go for another one. Of course, he is on a 6 streak at the moment. He'll try to make it 7 here as he tries to get those shots. Running out of ammo, who will fall. Swifty now knows there's a couple of players there. The call-outs did happen from his team, and we'll see if we'll be able to put them to use. The final quarter here of this Blitz War, potentially of the series, is about to unfold. We'll see what Swifty will be able to do. If he runs over the left, he'll run into 1. And he unfortunately just didn't check that corner, and he did get taken down. You're going to be seeing Fate now and Verenzen push on down. 1's going to be outside of post there. Fate goes to contest 1. Sees another one on back. You will push on down. 1's going to be on the cap point as well. As 2 players just try to hold that angle. 1 player from 4 highlight on the map. Shoutcaster is trying to go in for a cap point, and that is going to be an easy cap for him as he takes down Verenzen. His Vibes also takes down Fate. They'll swap back over to the team of Storm. I believe there was 1 player closing on in, though. He did get taken down. That was Swifty. Luke will also fall. Verenzen through mid-straight. Doesn't see one above him. Very, very late there, but he was able to take him down in the end, and we'll see what he'll be able to do. Pushes on past through 1 lane successfully. Now we'll just go on down. Unfortunately, the players just didn't look behind them, and you will see Fate take down at 1 before getting dropped himself. Swifty now setting up for this relay, being at 9-7. It is still 2 points, 10 seconds worth of consecutive cap time. Make that 20 seconds and 3 caps worth of time there with only 90 seconds. Make that 80 seconds remaining left in this map. This still could go either way as they'll manage to pick off another one. So that's going to be just 30 seconds. Make that 20 once again, as 4 are able to make something happen. Now we're going to jump on board with the team of Storm as they're actually playing over defense. We're swiping to the player that's trying to push on down, and that was Storm, but he did fall before I could actually jump on board with it. We're going to be seeing the score as 11-8. Shoutcaster now wanting to push on down. We'll stick on board with the team of 4 up for the remaining minutes here, as they need to be the ones to catch on up. Now, we had Storm taking out another cap in. It is going to be 4 caps, 30 seconds, 45 seconds left on the clock, so we still have enough time, barely. But of course the players are hesitating there. Storm just trying to check every angle. He knows it's going to be crucial. But at this rate, he's not going to even make it there to catch back up. And Storm get a cap in for themselves as well. So that's going to be game, set, and match. Team Storm will walk away with this first series here. Going on to the next round here of the competition. Setting more caps in, an insult to injury. And that's going to be a 2-0 victory there for them. Taking out the domination quite convincingly, sorry. And then, of course, this Blitz game type. going in their favour as well. That's going to be 2-0 scoreline. As I mentioned, for those just tuning in possibly, it is only a best of 3 series until we reach the grand final, and it is a single elimination competition. So unfortunately, Team Fauna, even though being their first game here of Season 5, unfortunately didn't have that great a start and will be knocked out in round number 1 of the competition. Now, of course, what this means is that the Team Storm side will go on to take the winner of Gambit and Nasty AU. Of course, we don't know which match we'll jump on board with for our round 2 series. Being half an hour into this one, definitely on very, very good track here for round number 1 of the competition for this match particularly. So, of course, stay tuned. Of course, remember to follow all of CyberGamer's social media outlets. We have our Facebook at facebook.com/CyberGamer Network, our YouTube, youtube.com/CyberGamer.com.au, our Twitter at CGXbox, and of course this Twitch page at the bottom left of the video. There is a follow button. Feel free to go ahead and press that. It is much appreciated. Of course, stay tuned for actually coming up later in the night. Of course, this is the Astro Circuit Season 5 Midweek number 3, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro.